So, this week's transit that I want to talk about this week is Mercury trine Saturn. Transiting Mercury is in Leo and it's transiting Saturn in Aries. This is a really good transit to work with if you have a really good idea and you want to put it into motion. But not only is it a good transit to work with if you have a really good creative idea or project that you've been procrastinating on, or just hesitating with doing it, putting it out there. Aries is going to give you that motivation that you need to at least start to create the foundation that you need to create in order to get that idea, because Mercury is ideas. So if you have, like I said, if you have a creative idea, project, or something along those lines that you want to start on, this is a good time to start it, with Aries being in Saturn. Aries being something new, starting something, initiating something, and Saturn being the planet that is legacy, that is stability, that is structure. Mercury trine Saturn says stop collecting ideas and work towards the idea that is going to change your life and allow you to create a legacy. Turn what you know into something you can teach. Now, keep in mind, this is also a good teacher student aspect. Mercury wants information, Saturn wants mastery. This is a good transit to study something serious. This is also a good transit if you're looking to find a mentor to help you create something. This is a good transit to help you find a mentor to help you start something new. This is a good transit if you want to become the mentor, if you want to become the teacher, or if you want to become both, the student and the teacher. I tell people all the time, I'm a student and I'm a teacher, but that's just how my chart is set up. So you can be either one. You could be the student that you can be learning something new that can help you create something that could be long lasting, because that's what Saturn is, long lasting. Or you can take all of your ideas, all of your creative ideas, and go from being the student to being the teacher. I pulled a card for you guys and I have the Five of Pentacles. So what that tells me is that a lot of you guys do have a lot of creative ideas that have the potential to bring you long-term stability and long-term success. But for whatever reason, you might feel stuck, you might feel trapped, you might feel inadequate. That can be external, mostly external, but it can be internal. It can be a little bit of both. Some of it can be fear, because Saturn in its lowest octave is fear. So there can be fears about fear of failing. There can be fear of losing, but you have to let that go, because that is the ego that's holding you back. So let go of that ego. Also, there can be external circumstances. There, it could be your living situation can be off, your financial situation, or whatever your external situation that you could be in, that could be keeping you from executing these creative ideas. You like, I know I got a bag. I know I do. I got the bag that can change my life, that can change my family's life, that can change my grandchildren's life. But you feel stuck, and you might feel like, I don't know where, when, or how to take the first step. And like I said a few minutes ago, some of you guys may just need to reach out. Some of you guys might not even know where to start, where to take the first step. It might take for you to reach out to somebody that's a mentor, somebody that has an expertise in what it is you're trying to do or where you're trying to go. Maybe you need to, focus in on the first step might be finding a mentor, somebody that can help you, to coach you, to get you to that next step. For some of y'all, it might not even be a mentor. Some of you guys might just have so many amazing and life-changing ideas. You're holding on to them because you might be afraid that, I don't know who's going to accept me, who's going to receive me, who's going to take what I have to say. Take the first step. That's it. All you got to do is take the first step, and the universe is going to do the rest. Some of you guys might you might have I'm sorry, I had to cut the video for a minute. I had got tongue tied. But instead of looking at the bigger picture, maybe try looking at the smaller picture, because that could be the issue for some of y'all. You're looking at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture can seem scary. The bigger picture can seem overwhelming. Instead of trying to juggle all of these ideas at one time, instead of trying to navigate and having all of these irons in the fire, maybe try just taking one idea, maybe taking little bits and pieces. Take one idea, just one, and say, hey, how can I use this? How can I make money off of this? Take the first step. Do whatever you need to do. If that means going back to school, taking a course, again, I can't stress enough. Maybe some of y'all might need to go back to school. Maybe some of y'all might need to do some online courses. Maybe some of y'all just need a few booking sessions with your favorite coach. There's so many of them out there. There's so many expertise out there. So it's up to you to to figure that out. But I do see where some of you guys could literally be just tapping into that beautiful Mercury trine Saturn energy and saying, let me take a risk. Because Aries is also about taking risk, so that energy for you to take that risk is also there too. So if you feel like, when should I do it? Do it now, friend. Do it now. Don't wait. This is a good opportunity for you to take the risk. Take the risk. So what if you fail? That is okay. You know how many millionaires and billionaires that have taken risk and they failed 10, 20 times over? Take the risk. You never know. This might be the lick right here for you. So don't be afraid to take that risk. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. And if you don't get anything out of this message, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. That's really what it's all about. Stop sitting on your gifts. Stop sitting on your bag. Stop sitting on your potential. You have so much potential in you. And that potential is not going to do any good if you're holding it all in, if you're holding it to yourself. The world needs what you have. The world needs your gifts. The world needs your services. There's something that you can do, specifically only you can do, that no one else can do. But how we are going to benefit from your gifts and your talents if you don't put yourself out there? Leo and Mercury is going to give you the strength to put yourself out there. Leo wants to be seen. Leo wants to speak up. Leo and Mercury wants to speak up. Leo and Mercury is going to make you feel extremely confident. You know how you wake up one day and you're like, you feeling yourself, you feeling sexy, you feeling handsome, you feeling like, I got this, I got my mojo back. Just all of a sudden you just feeling it. When you have that feeling deep down in your soul, that's the time for you to go after it and for you to do it, because that's what Leo and Mercury want you to do. Leo and Mercury want you to speak up. And also, Leo and Mercury want you to stop idealizing and put those ideas, those creative ideas, into action. All right. I hope this helped, and happy healing, friends.